Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Grandia. Alright, let's head north into Luke Village. Oh. Neat. Remix of the music we just had. A little bit more depth to it. Hello!
This is Luke Village. I already told everyone here about you. And the village chief says that he would like to meet you. He says he wants to thank you. I'll be waiting at my house. So go on and see the village chief. Okay, see you later.
Wow, he really runs fast. Can I go up there? Nope. Oh. There are a lot of these beast folk people. Hello!
The folks here all have tails. They flutter around them like wings.
I wonder if tails are very useful.
Good question. We get our tail at an early age, so I have nothing to compare it to. I wonder, is it inconvenient for you not to have a tail? They say that in the distant past our people could fly. I've also heard our tails are remnants of that era. You see, we used to have wings, but then we stopped flying. They became tails, which look a bit like wings. See how fluffy and light my tail is? It's almost like I could fly with it. Actually, I'm very proud of my tail. I secretly believe that my tail is probably the finest in the village.
That is a pit of bones there. Hello?
We've got outsiders in our village. What's worse, they're weird-looking creatures without any horns or tails.
What? Excuse me? Why do you say that?
You said what? Hey, don't you foreigners know how to listen? I'm gonna be the village chief soon. I lost the election by a small margin, but I ought to be the village chief if we'll have to deal with outsiders wandering into our village. We've long been isolated thanks to the mist. What'll happen to our customs now?
Funny, you don't seem to have orange hair. You know, if you really want to win despite losing by a small margin, you could, just institute an electoral college.
I can't stand it. Our current village chief is too nice to outsiders. I won't allow that.
Damn, that guy is Trump.
As far as I know, you're the first outsiders to visit this village. Since this village is shrouded in mist by the god of light as protection, the fact that you're here must mean that the god of light accepts you.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to add my own thanks for your rescue of Rem.
Oh, well, you're welcome. No problem at all.
Hey, look at the guys with no tails, the ones who came here with Rem. I'm so envious. I wish I could go outside the village and go see all sorts of stuff. Maybe I should just do it like Rem did, even though the grown-ups say we're not supposed to. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't just be doing what the grown-ups say. I think I'll just do what I want.
But you know, if you disobey the grown-ups, you'll have to face a lot of danger. Is that okay with you?
Oh. Well, I don't really like danger. I know what I'll do. From now on, I'll just do what the grown-ups say.
Well, you could also become one of those deaf mutes.
Sir, that's a nice stone you have hanging from your neck.
Haha, thanks. You like the stone? Good stones help protect us, you know.
Oh yeah, what about this one? It's a memento from my father.
Oh, my, that's a good stone. In our village, it's considered good luck to chance upon such good stones. I'm sure you could have made it through the misty forest even without Rem. That good stone would have guided you. In fact, a stone as good as that one will help you overcome any difficulties you encounter. If I were you, I'd hang on to that stone at all costs.
Of course I'll hang on to it. It's a memento from my father. Hello?
Oh, I know you. You're the outsiders who helped Rem return safely. We're all so pleased with what you did. Thank you so much.
Please don't make a big deal out of it. We first-rate adventurers have a duty to help people in need.
Anyway, I've never seen any outsiders before. I like your fur coat's color. I never saw that color on any beast.
Your fur doesn't seem to be all that far off. All right, Fina's it. Well, no, Fina's actually isn't that far off.
I wish I had a fur coat like that. Do you know what type of animal... Do you know where that type of animal lives? I want to send a hunter after it. Huh? Oh, this is not a fur coat. It's cotton. It comes from a plant. Oh, really? You could make clothing out of plants? Isn't that hard to do? Doesn't the clothing get ripped up? No, not at all. It's pretty sturdy stuff.
Oh, well, I guess that, yeah, okay. Her pink skirt thing is a strange color. I thought they were talking about their hair. Sir, what are you doing? You sure got a lot of feathers there.
We use these in a ceremony. I've just returned from gathering some to make a feathered robe.
You've got a feathered robe to use in a ceremony?
Yes, you've heard of it. The feathers indicate the god of light's blessing. Long ago, when our ancestors settled here, this area was just a barren wilderness, they say. Our ancestors were struggling to survive, so the god of light appeared before them flying. Feathers dropped from his wings and became the seeds for the misty forest. These feathers show the god of light's blessing. We need them for big rituals.
Can I go into... yes, house 3. Let's go in. Hello?
What's the matter, ma'am? Why don't you answer me? That's why. Huh? What did you say? Don't talk to me. You're stubborn, aren't you? Well, I've got no choice, I guess. My grandpa told me not to talk to you. He said that you outsiders use love words to make us freeze so you can bite our lips. Is that right? Love words? Lips? Are you talking about kissing, maybe? That's what happened to my great-grandma. That's how she got led away. So we don't talk to outsiders.
Oh. That's... I think you have something a little bit mixed up there.
My great-grandma got led away by outsiders, so we don't talk to outsiders.
So, her great-grandmother left probably with a human, I assume. Let me see where I actually need to go. This is a tiny map that I have. I don't think that there are a whole lot of items here.
Hey, you guys came from the outside world, didn't you? So, what'd you come here for?
We're adventurers. We're on a trip in search of the Angelunians.
Adventure? What's that? And what's an Angelunian? I never heard any of this stuff. Where are the Angelunians? How are you going to get to them?
Well, we still don't know where exactly they are. First, we cross the end of the world. Okay. You don't have anything different to say. Let's see. House 4. Let's go in there. Hello?
Hey, I just noticed that you guys don't have any horns. Maybe there's no sun where you live?
Come on now, I can't imagine any place that has no sun. And what's that got to do with horns?
We use our horns to find the light. They lead us to good, warm light. You didn't know that? Long ago, the good light was taken from Luke when a mist came to hide Luke from too much evil light. But people can't live without light, so our ancestors sought out the light, the good, warm light. With their thoughts turned constantly up to the sky, seeking light, their thoughts took physical shape as horns. I guess even now the people of Luke are still seeking light, and we're still protected by the thick mist.
That seems like a strange myth, but okay.
Here's some new faces. Why, you're still kids, I reckon. Are you kids friends of Rem's?
Yeah, that's right, but please don't think of us as kids. We're seasoned adventurers now.
Adventurers? I don't know what that is, but I reckon if you're calling yourselves adults, you must be good hunters. Okay, so let's have a little hunting contest. We'll see who can catch a certain animal within 3 days.
Wait, I've never even hunted before. And anyway, how can we hunt with all this thick mist around?
It's no problem hunting in the mist. Just listen for the God of Light to tell you where you are, where you and your game are. To hunt, you gotta use more than your eyes. If you use all your senses, you can get around just fine in the pitch dark.
Oh, so you've got the blind fighting proficiency. Oh, okay. Good to know. Hello!
Luke is a peaceful village protected by the God of Light. The God of Light hides Luke in the mist to protect it.
Really? And where is the God of Light?
The God of Light watches over us from the skies. His idol is in the mountains behind us. A statue of the God of Light is enshrined at God of Light Mountain. But don't ever touch that statue. If it should be broken, a terrible catastrophe will befall us.
Oh, is that right? Looks like Justin has a reputation as a klutz. Shh, Sue, that's a secret!
A statue is enshrined at God of Light Mountain. Maybe you'd like to see it.
I missed seeing what that was. A weapons store. Hey, sweet. We don't actually...
Welcome, we've got everything from hunting gear to medicinal herbs. If you're buying, have a look around. If you're selling, come talk to me.
I don't have any mana eggs, unfortunately. Let's see what items you have. Tree Amulet. Reduces SP used by killer moves. That's pretty nice. Bandage. Restores 50 hit points to one friend. Move Break. Unblocks moves of one friend. Ooh, that sounds like that. Sounds like we're gonna have to deal with some annoying things. Paralysis Ointment. Smelling Salts. Spell Break. Unblocks magic of one friend. Resu Potion. We can actually buy those. Firewood. 80 hit points. Range attack. Good on plants. Snooze Scroll puts all enemies to sleep by bubbles. Bow Fruit restores 10 SP to one friend. Smarna. Zap Book, 180 hit points, lightning range attack. What kind of armor do you have? Fari Robe. Plus 2 anti-confusion sleep resistance. Plus 10 defense. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and trade in the officer's uniform. And the soldier's uniform. And the shell armor. Let's see. Is that going to be an escargot shield? Snail shell. Well, that's better. We'll trade in the shell shield. The other shell shield. And the other shell shield. Climb hat. Plus 5 defense. Trade in the pirate hat. Cowboy hat, and the cowboy hat. And odd clogs, plus 3 defense. Warps when damaged. That could be interesting, but again, I'd prefer to keep the movement. And what weapons? A flint knife, plus 20 attack, and obsidian knife. That's not flint. I guess maybe it's not flint, it's FLT. Flint knife. Or a staff, cure confusion. Ooh. Wood axe, effective against plants, and a flint bow with obsidian arrowheads. Well, these are probably all going to be better. Nothing new. Well, okay, the aura staff would be good for Justin. Well, and the wood axe, actually. Never mind. Oh, you're full up on items. Alright. Fina, you take that. And the bow. Sue can have it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can go with the staff for her. I'll go with the axe for Justin, because, well... Okay, yeah, go with the axe for Justin, because 10 and 12 would get him a new ability, and then 16, 10, and 10 would get him a new ability, so that is good. And a new knife for you is actually really good. Alright. Hunting knife, let's see, it's plus 18. That's good. It is an escargot shield, a climbing hat, a fairy robe, and so the army dart is plus 18, and okay, so yeah, the flint bow is going to be better, but we'll go with it. Go ahead and equip the oracle staff, and army saber we'll swap out with the wood axe, effective against plants. Alright, let's sell a few things. We don't see outsiders often. Did you bring anything interesting to trade, perhaps? Maybe. I don't know. Depends on if you, what do you think of these things? Alright, let's go ahead and sell the army dart. I'll go ahead and sell the holy mace. I can always just use magic on the ghosts. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the earrings. Let's see. Okay, the cholas are actually pretty good. I'll go ahead and keep those. Hatchet, I don't need. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. That, I think, will be fine. They should have an inn around here that I could stash some stuff. That I could get some stuff out of stashing to sell. Probably do that after we talk to people. Hello?
Hey, little outsider girl, why does your hair ornament make that sound? It seems very suspicious to me.
Huh? My hair ornament? Oh, you mean Puffy? Puffy's not a hair ornament. Poo-poo!
Ah, it sounded like that funny fuzzball just said something.
You know, it's very rude to call him a funny fuzzball. His name is Puffy. Puffy is awesome. He can fly, he understands our words, and he can breathe fire and water.
Oh, is that right? Well, that's even weirder. Man, what a strange beast. That critter, I mean, Puffy there, he's quite an interesting animal.
That is an understatement, sir. Let's see, what do we have here? Tell me what it is. House one, alright. Hello?
Some new faces. Aren't you the kids from out west who rescued Rem?
Yeah, that's us. How did you know that?
I'm the prayer leader of Luke Village. I offer prayers to the God of Light for healing, rain, and good hunting. Even more than offering prayers, I also tell old tales to the kids, and I tell people's fortunes. Long ago, we lived in the ancient land of dreams, a land with no day or night, and no old or sick folk, no poverty.
I find it hard to believe that you have poverty here, actually.
Then one day, a certain ancestor met a young woman who could not forget her sorrow after her husband died. So this ancestor created day and night so that time would pass and the woman could eventually forget her sorrow. But then everyone started growing old and dying. The others became upset and banished him from the land of dreams. The people from the land of dreams built the end of the world to keep him from returning. The legend says they are always building it higher.
So the legend says your ancestors came from the other side of the end of the world, huh?
The people from the land of dreams built the end of the world to keep him from returning. The legends say they are always building it higher.
That's okay. That is the exact same thing. Alrighty. Actually, there might not be an inn here. Well, there should be a stashing place somewhere.
Oh, I know you. You're the outsiders who helped Rem return safely. We're also pleased with what you did. Thank you so much.
Oh, I did talk to you already. Alright.
Never seen you guys before. So, did you drink the nectar?
Nectar? What nectar?
You didn't drink the nectar? You'd better go to the village chief's place right away and talk to him. I can't talk with you since you haven't had the nectar. You'd better go drink some soon.
Okay, fine. But we're going to talk to other people first.
My grandpa says when he was little, he could even see the top of the wall. But I couldn't see the top when I looked at it.
I wonder if that means the wall is still getting higher.
Long ago, way before even my grandpa was born, everyone lived on the other side of that wall. Maybe some people still live on the other side now?
Just look at that bone dump. Isn't it the finest bone dump ever? Bet there's nothing like this in your village.
You're right, Parm doesn't even have a bone dump.
What? Is your village okay? To avoid catastrophes, a village must take good care of bones. If folks dump bones just anywhere, it brings bad luck, so you need to dump them where a priest can purify them. Our bone dump's in the village center. If we dump our bones outside of the village, monsters will attack us.
Come on, that can't be true. Well, come to think of it, such monsters do exist.
Yeah, that's why in Parm, dead people just get buried. I wonder if it's true.
Oops.
Our bone dump's in the village center. Our priest purifies the bones of beasts and then throws the bones on the dump.
Oh, hey. Can we actually go down into it? We can. and it's just for looking.
Even though you guys saved Rem, it gives me the creeps to see outsiders like you in our village. I mean, you're such weird-looking creatures. There's no tail, not even any horns on you.
Well, mister, from our point of view, you folks are the ones who look mighty strange.
Still, I must say I'm a little envious of your tail and horns.
Oh, really? Well, when I look closely at that part of you, I can see 2 horns are growing.
Hey, those aren't horns. Poo-poo!
Were you perving out on her?
Okay, our spears and bows are ready. We've got our offering for the God of Light. This time we'll be sure to have a good hunting. If I catch a nice plump rabbit, we'll have a feast.
Ew, you eat rabbits? How cruel!
Look, when we die, we go back to the earth. The plants grow from that earth, and rabbits eat those plants to live. Sure, we eat rabbits, but then when we die, our bodies fertilize the plants that the rabbits live on.
In other words, in this village, people and nature support each other in living.
But still...
Hello?
Stone. Nope, no luck, I guess.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a guiding stone. It's a mysterious, beautiful stone that can make any wish come true. Stones have amazing powers, you know, and the God of Light is made of stone.
Now I get it. Even the spirit stone is a stone.
That's why we give stones special treatment in this village. I'm looking for a guiding stone. It's a mysterious, beautiful stone that can make any wish come true.
I like the little fish there.
Never seen you people before. Well, look at that. You don't have any horns or tails or even tattoos.
Tattoos? You mean like what the sailors have?
Sailors? I don't know about any sailors, but I know what tattoos are. They're proof of bravery. They stick you with a quill to make ink go in your skin. It hurts like crazy, but the brave can take it. Even tough guys cry when they get tattooed. The village chief's son, he cried. Even the village chief cried. Me, I'm not too crazy about pain, so I decided to be a tattoo artist. How about you? When you're an adult, are you going to get any tattoos? I'm going to get one that really hurts.
I thought you said that you didn't like pain.
Aren't you the ones that rescued Rem? As a thank you gift, here's a yummy, freshly picked caterpillar.
Caterpillar? Oh, I really couldn't accept it. Please give it to Sue.
Ha ha ha! Justin, don't pass it on to me just because you don't want to eat it. You rescued Rem? He had been gone for several days. We were so worried, thank you. You're welcome. It seems you're rather fond of Rem, aren't you? No way. It's just that there aren't many kids our age in this village, that's all. Yes, well, Rem can be pretty mischievous sometimes. He secretly ties people's tails together, scribbles on sleeping kids' horns, and builds dams in our village creek.
You know all about Rem, don't you?
Well, yeah, but only because we've been playmates forever. It's not like he's my boyfriend. Rem's not easy to look after since he's such a little rascal. I have to keep an eye on him constantly. That reminds me of someone.
Justin's like, who are you talking about? Hello?
Even though you are Rem's rescuers, we ask that you refrain from coming here. This tree belongs to the God of Light Shrine. I am guarding this place. The God of Light is Luke's patron god, who flies down from heaven to rescue us in times of need.
Flies down from heaven? So I guess the god has wings too, eh?
An even bigger God of Light is enshrined on the mountain behind the village. Us old-timers can't hike that far, so we come to this shrine instead.
That's Rem's house. Let's not go there just yet.
Even though we're shrouded in this thick mist now, Luke Village didn't have any mist long ago.
Oh, is that right? That's incredible. No one's ever gone through it?
I don't know if it's true or not, but there's an old legend about that. The God of Light's misty shroud. We call our forest the Light Forest. At one time, this forest was bathed in brilliant sunshine, pleasing everyone. But people began to take the sunshine for granted, and they stopped being thankful for it. They forgot how to live in harmony with nature, so no one noticed when the light began to turn evil. People's hearts became hardened, and their happiness became a sham. But people didn't even notice that. The god of light did, though. He was anguished to see where the people were heading, so he shrouded the whole forest in mist that the evil light couldn't penetrate, so the evil light would eventually forget the forest. Since then, the forest is shrouded in mist, and Luke Village is a forgotten place. When our hearts are pure again, the mist will clear and we'll have a true bright paradise.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and recover. Okay, did I go into this house up here? No, I don't think I did. House 2. Hello?
Oh, are you the ones who helped Rem? I'd imagine you were a bunch of big, tough types, not a bunch of kids.
Kids? Believe it or not, we're adventurers.
Nope, you're kids, I can tell. You don't have any bee sting scars.
Huh? Bees? What do bee sting scars have to do with it?
When boys in this village get to be adults, they are put in a small hut with bees, and they must not cry.
What? What if they're allergic?
Ha ha ha! Sounds scary, eh? But hey, I managed it okay. I had a friend a while back, though. He didn't manage so well. It's been so long. What was his name? Cage. Something Cage. Can't remember. I didn't fret a bit when I got put in the hut with the bees. Of course, I'm a real grown-up.
That sounds harsh. Hello?
My husband will tell you that he's real tough, but the truth is he cries like a baby when he gets stung.
So was he lying to us the whole time?
I think he may have been.
That bastard. We'll burn his house first. I mean,
these guys must be the gross, hornless, tailless outsiders who came here. I think it's a bad omen that outsiders have come to our village. Ugh, how rude. I wish they would stop staring at me. Ugh, they sure like to stare. I wish they would stop.
okay, fine. We'll stop.
Oh, it's you. I heard about you saving Rem's life. Since our village is shrouded in mist, we don't know much about the outside world. Where are you all from, anyway?
We're from a place called Parm. We came on a ship from the other side of the ocean.
Ocean? Ship? I don't know, but I'd guess that Parm is like a forest that's very far away. This forest called Parm, the place where you live, I'll bet it's very far from here.
Huh? What do you mean by forest? Parm is not a forest.
What? It's not a forest? You mean people live where there's no forest? I would never have imagined that in the outside world people live in places that aren't forests.
Well, I've heard that Parm used to be a forest a long time ago.
Hello?
Guess what? I prayed and prayed and finally I got pregnant. Now I just couldn't be happier. Really? Well, that's great. Congratulations. I guess only women get to know that kind of happiness, eh?
Pretty sure there's many women who would say that that's not a happiness.
It's because I prayed to the God of Light every day. My prayers finally got through to the God of Light.
Pretty sure there was something else going on there, lady.
Now I must go to the God of Light's shrine atop the sacred mountain to make sure it's a safe delivery. What? Climb the sacred mountain in your condition? Is that okay?
Well, she's not very far. It's fine.
In Luke Village, children can only be born with the help of the God of Light. I can't wait to see my baby's darling face. You're the ones who came from the outside world, aren't you? On your way here, did you find any tail waggers?
Tail waggers? What are those?
Oh, tail waggers are light yellow mushrooms that are broad and flat. They're so sweet and delicious. It's almost the season for them here, and I thought we'd go look for them. They're called tail waggers because when we find them, we're so happy that we unconsciously wag our tails.
Well, we don't have any tails, I'm afraid. Except for Puffy here. What? No poo-poo! Oh, I wanted a poo-poo from Puffy.
You guys came from the outside, so I guess I can tell you. It ought to be okay to blab the chief's secret.
Really?
But then again, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. Still, I'd sure like to tell you.
What is it? Come on, tell me.
Alright, but if I tell you, you gotta promise not to tell anyone. Here it is.
What?
You mustn't tell anyone this. Our village chief is very proud of his tail, but the truth is he dyes it. You see, his tail is really all white, but the girls think white tails are ugly. So the village chief, he secretly uses anno nuts to dye his tail darker every night. He's pretty vain for his age. The village chief's tail is all white. Ah, it feels so good to say that.
Well, I guess we don't really care that much about it. Let's go to Rem's house. It is apparently the largest of the regular houses. Hey, there's a stashing place. Sweet. Alright, well, I'll do that in between episodes, actually. Hello!
I want to thank you all for rescuing Rem. Thank you very much. By the way, as much as we'd like to host you here, I'm afraid I must ask you to visit the village chief first. You see, you must have his permission before you are allowed to stay overnight in this village. This village has a law that requires outsiders to get permission from the village chief before staying here.
Thank you so much for helping Rem. Rem, did you thank them properly? Of course. Good. So I hear you're traveling to the end of the world? Please feel free to ask the village chief any questions you might have for him. If you have any questions for the village chief about the end of the world, please go ahead and ask. And when you're done talking with him, please stop by our house again. We're so grateful for what you did for Rem. Since you're going farther on in your adventures, you should get some advice from the village chief.
Alright. Is this... Wait, what? Oh. Causing that to move around. I guess there isn't an actual upstairs, though. Alright, well, when we come back, we'll go talk to the village chief. I'll have visited my stashing place, put some stuff away, and sold some things. See you next time, everyone.